Or speed.
Or speed. Getting head on YouTube live. And
Minecraft.
And then Jake Lucky snitching on him. Yeah. How you feel about that? And Keemstar says he's a racist. And I just found out he's gay, not Speed.
Yo, Keemstar is
Wait, is Jake Lucky actually gay?
That's what Keemstar was posting, something about what his husband said or some shit.
But the thing with Speed is I actually fuck with Speed. I really feel like, bro, I feel like he's not getting enough props for what he's doing. Like, I feel like for someone that's taken over the internet as much as he is, I feel like it's not getting talked about.
But you're likable. And he's likable to us, but then he's doing a lot of stuff that the outside world is getting pissed off at. It's kind of like a very different thing.
It's the boomers and the white liberals. Like, they're the ones who fucking despise Speed.
Or just people who want to obey the YouTube terms of service and not show a man getting head on there, right?
Yo, I hate the niggas and who would like screenshot that shit and go to Twitter and tag YouTube. Like, yo, he's, like, bro, like, this is fucking
But
corny,
that is
man.
what happened, is that dude Jake Lucky posts it and then YouTube fucking responds, hey, can you send us a link to this video?
Oh,
like,
my God.
Bro.
That's a fucking rat.
Oh, man, I was reading the thread and Speed was on his ass. I think Speed said, he said, don't forget, that tweet you made about me made you, or something like that. I was like, damn. He's like, I never really see Speed talk like that. It's like some stuff happens. He just like lets it slide. So like, I think Jake really got under his skin.
He's such an artist. Like, he really like believes in this. Like he seems like someone who can't really control himself. He has to keep pushing the limits. Whereas you're a little bit more business mind. You're a little bit more capable of limiting the extreme that you'll go to.
I don't think it like, cause I was just over at Arax. You know Arax? Arax?
Who's that?
Arax.
Oh, he's a streamer? No.
He's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He has like 8 mil. He's like really popping, like killing the game. Shout out Arax. I was over at his house and you were just telling me like, cause like Arax, even though like he's grown in like 2 years, 8 million subscribers. 2 years, 8 million subscribers. Crazy. Averaging like 6-7 million views a video. And he was just telling me, he was like, bro, like, you don't do it the right way. Because, like, I don't really, like, look at YouTube as, like, a business or as, like, the model and stuff like that. And my team isn't as big as it should be. Kind of, like, just, like, go off what my gut feeling is. I'm like, I'm tired of the video, da-da-da-da.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll see people making videos about like, oh, if you make the video 19 minutes and 59 seconds versus 20 minutes, you'll get X percentage more views. I'm like, I'm not thinking about it like that. Like, I'm just making stuff, and if it's going on YouTube and people are going to like it or they're not going to like it, it's here. This is here to be there for fucking 50 years because I want to, like, document people's lives and these conversations. I'm not going to modify what I'm doing.
Did Hulu give you a bag for some of the X footage?
I can't remember.
And their documentary?
Probably a little something.
A little something.
We don't really pay that much for that shit. You be watching all these hip-hop documentaries that come out and shit?
Nope.
You don't watch? I've watched 3 6ix9ine documentaries because I was in all of them.
For real?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Like, I mean, even though I'm not gonna lie, I grew up with X because, like, I feel like he's really cemented on my, I wouldn't say childhood, like my teen years and stuff like that.
Right.
But like, I wasn't bumping all his EPs. Like, there's a couple songs I liked, but I'm not gonna lie, like, when the day he did die, like, I'll never forget where I was. Like, it's kind of like, I remember where I was when Michael Jackson died, and I was like 8 years old.
Really?
Like, I had no business knowing where I was when Michael Jackson died and stuff like that.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
That's insane.
I know. So like Michael Jackson, yeah, like you're right, because I was probably 11 or 12. I'm not sure, but yeah, you're right.
I didn't give a shit when Michael Jackson died. Am I the only one?
What?
I mean, I recognize him as a legendary thing, but I also was like, whatever. I mean, he was going to die sooner or later, right?
Damn.
No, nah, bro. That's vicious. Now, yo, this guy is vicious.
I mean, it's just when a certain caliber of celebrity dies.
Michael Jackson.
I'm like in my early 20s riding BMX bikes and trying to hook up with girls on MySpace. I wasn't like stressing out about that.
Got you. You were in your 20s. So for us like that was
You're
like
a child.
When like we like just discovered who Michael Jackson was.
And you were at the age where Michael Jackson could have still conceivably molested you, which realistically, I mean, that probably made it feel a lot more real to you.
Is this getting crapped out?
No.
Is this getting crapped out?
I just watched Andrew Schultz's comedy special. There's a lot of stuff about getting raped by Michael Jackson in there. You check it out.
Yo, Andrew Schultz is a god. Now, when you went to the
I gotta go on his podcast. I like Andrew.
Oh, we got. Oh,
please let
me line that up for you. That was
he's
fire.
amazing.
I love Andrew. I just he asked me to, but I just haven't been to New York yet.
Okay, hell yeah.
I just haven't been to New York. Are you friends with Johnny Sins?
You know, I've been trying to get him to do the podcast forever, but he's cool with us and everything. But I don't think he wants to do it. I think he's overdoing interviews.
Bro, I wanna do a video with him. Like, okay, let me
sex
rephrase
video.
that.
Yes.
I want to do a YouTube community, like within the community guidelines video
Right.
with Johnny Sins.
What would you like to do with him? You want to rub oil on his head?
No. I just want to like
Put a do-rag on him.
Probably already has a video of him with a do-rag on. But like, I just feel like that'll be like the funniest video ever.
How is Johnny Sins your inspiration?
He's not, but
He inspires me.
I don't watch porn.
Because Flacco sometimes says that I have the biggest white dick, and I always am just like,
Pause.
Johnny Sins.
Pause.
Let's just throw him out there. There's other guys that come to mind too, but Johnny Sins, he got a hammer on him. All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.